Continental Regions. Hi Magali, how are you doing? It was a great pleasure to meet you, visit your country, and travel with you. I learned amazing things about your culture and traditions. I did not imagine that there could be so much diversity of natural and social regions in the short journey that we traveled from the diverse landscapes of Oaxaca to the jungle of Belize, without forgetting the forest of the mountains from Chiapas and Veracruz. Oops, how fantastic! We got through several states, we crossed borders and different regions. Greetings from Argentina under a beautiful sunset. Anna. Just as we divide the planet into hemispheres and countries, we can divide it into continents and these into regions, that is, on land surfaces with similar natural or social conditions. Regions are a way of studying and understanding geographical space, the way we organize the geographical space. When observing the Earth from space, rocky areas stand out that come out of the ocean. The set of these portions is known as continental surface. Each continent is divided into smaller portions called regions, whose locations and extension depend on the natural or social characteristics of each area. Natural continental regions. The continental natural regions are extensions that are delimited considering the distribution and diversity of the natural components of the geographical space, such as climate, relief, vegetation, fauna, and or rivers. As you see, there are natural elements of the geographic space that have resulted in divisions of various shapes and sizes. The distribution and extent of this depend on the way in which the elements that are part of it are related. For example, vegetation distribution is subjected to the factors such as the relief, the climate, and the bodies of water. Social continental regions. Just as we can identify various natural regions in the world, it is also possible to distinguish other types of regions which are formed and recognized by their social characteristics. Social regions can be differentiated as cultural and economic. Cultural regions are recognized for having a population that shares aspects, history, economy, gastronomy, and cultural practices, among others, that differentiated from other population groups. As an example of cultural region is the Mayan, whose ancient inhabitants had common characteristics that united them and differentiated them from the members of other regions of Mexico and the world. Economic regions are distinguished by their development of an economic activity. Thus, there are agricultural regions, livestock, or industrial. For example, the United States is a vast region known as the Corn Belt, where great part of the world production in that of that grain is grown.